Hey guys, me Dave. It's 8:31. Tomorrow's the first already, September. 8:31, 2022. So it's Wednesday night, Hump Day. Week is half over, thank God. But I don't know. It doesn't matter when you're a TI and you don't have a job and all this stuff. The days kind of run together. It really doesn't matter what day it is. I mean, it's just you're looking for a better day. When you're a targeted individual, you're looking for a better day the next day. You hope the next day is going to be better, than the one before. You know, living day by day. When you're a TI, hour by hour, trying to get through this. We as TRs are strong people. The general public does not understand what we're going through. I don't think they can comprehend what we're going through. It's amazing that the torture that we have been through. I thought about this before. I've been through some horrible torture. In the hospital, they made my heart beat so far out of my chest. I was gasping for air and all this stuff. And, I was in big trouble. It's amazing that our body doesn't go into shock from all the torture, really. Maybe they're trying to get us into shock. I don't know. I seem to get it worse than others for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe the technology doesn't work that good on me. Maybe that's why I get it so bad. I have no idea. Maybe they're always restarting their technology, and maybe that's why I get tortured so bad. Maybe because it doesn't work that well. So they're like, oh, we're just going to torture the hell out of them. These guys that are doing this are operators, you guys. In my program, they're just operators. They're not told anything. They're not told anything about this. They don't know the name of my program. They don't know what they're doing this for. They just enjoy torturing the hell out of you, and that's what they enjoy doing. But they make it so everything's a challenge. When you're a TI, everything's a challenge. They put a roadblock in almost anything. They're doing that to my relative right now. She is targeted, but doesn't know it. She's trying to buy a house. She went through a program, and she's going to the bank, and the bank doesn't call her back. Nobody calls her back. She can't get anywhere. She's running into all kinds of roadblocks. I don't think it's what do you call it? I don't think it's natural. Or I think people are getting to these people. They don't want us to move. Well, if she buys a house, I don't know what I'm gonna do. She doesn't want me coming with her, so it's like, what am I gonna do? I'll be living in my truck. She'll have to take Tanner and Max, and I'll be living in my truck somewhere at Walmart or something, But so it's a very difficult situation. They put challenges. Everything's a challenge when you're a TI. When you're a targeted individual, everything's a challenge. In my case, they're not going to let me have a girlfriend. They're not going to let me have a job. They're not going to let me have any friends. It's just not going to happen. And a majority of real TIs, they don't let you have any friends, you guys. They break up marriages. You're not sitting by a fire singing Kumbaya or whatever you want to call it. That's not reality. When you're a real TI, they terrorize your life. They rip your life away. They rip your life apart. When you're a real TI, none of this, singing, listen to some guys sing about peace and everything else, and you're all, nobody's getting hit and all this stuff. And that's not the reality of a real TI. If a real TI goes to a protest, like TI Day or something, they get tortured. Sometimes they have to go to their hotel room and take a break because they're getting tortured so bad. That's the life of a real TI. You know, they're not going to let a real TI put up a billboard. If I put up a billboard, they'd kill me. You know, they'd disable me somehow. You know, if I put up a billboard, if I went to TI Day, I would be severely tortured. I probably wouldn't even make it there. They'd probably give me diarrhea all the way there. You know, it wouldn't happen. I'd have to turn around and go back home. Or they'd hurt my pets. I'd have to turn around and go back home. That's the life of a real TI. How are these people doing all this stuff and not getting hit? Like Derek Robertson, how is he doing all this stuff and not getting hit? He gets voice to skull and that's it. He's not a real TI, you guys. He's a perp. People know he's a perp. He's a psychopath perp, and that's what I've heard in the community. You know, he connects perps with perps. That's what these perps do. They connect perps with perps and make it look like they're helping the community. They're not helping the community. They're all perps. You know, that's the way it is. And you know, it's not that many of them, you guys. I'm talking like 5 to 7 people on those calls talk. They're all perps. You know, not 80 people are perps. I'm not saying that. There's a lot of real TIs that go to these calls and everything else. But I'll go back to everything is a challenge for us. Everything. They make us work. They make us work. They make everything stressful. They want our stress levels up here. Everything's work. Everything's stressful. They want to keep you stressed out all the time. You know, and then you're being tortured on top of it. You know, whether you go and take your dog for a walk and you got some meth head stalker stalking you, following you, everything else, which is over the line. You know, I didn't see him out today. I took Max out today. I didn't see him out today. But I'm sure he'll be around. He'll be around, you know, toothless meth head out there following me around, trying to intimidate me, you know, and stuff, because they don't want me to leave the house. They don't want us to leave the house. They want us inside all the time. They want to intimidate us and you know, and isolate us and everything else. You know, everything is a challenge. We can't let them win. We can't let that happen, you guys. We got to still get out there and do things. We have things to do, real life things to do. We got to go grocery shopping. We can't live in a cage. We got to go to the bank, get money. We got to pay our bills. We got to pay our car insurance. We got to put gas in our car. We have everyday living things. You know, everyday things to do. You know. And they put a challenge in it. They're going to have gang stalkers there. They're going to have some people involved at the store. They're going to have, you know, they might be doing V2K. They might make you think people are involved when they're really not. You know, they can do all kinds of things if you have V2K and stuff. When I had V2K, I'd be standing in line paying for something at the gas station, and they would make it sound like the guy behind me said something. He wasn't involved. He didn't say anything. But they would do it V2K and make me think he was involved. You know, and this is another subject. They want us to think they're powerful, you guys. They want us to think they're the most powerful people on the planet. They're not. They act like they're more powerful than the government. They act like they're more powerful than the CIA, the FBI, the NSA, all these agencies. They are not anything. These people are working for the contractors. They're just operators, you guys. They're sitting there smoking weed, doing drugs, drinking the whole day because they can't handle what they're doing. Some of them have a conscience, really. So they sit there and drink the whole shift, you know. They can't handle what they're doing. They're torturing the hell out of an innocent person. You know, some of these guys have a conscience, but some of them don't. Some of them don't. They'll kill your dog, you know, which they disappear after that, you know, and stuff. They better not touch our dogs, you know. I'll be contacting everyone. Believe me, I already did that. So, They want us to think they're the most powerful people in the world. They're not. Just some punk sitting behind a computer. That's all it is. He ain't powerful. He's going to be gone. When his job ends and he's released, he's going to be gone. He's going to be taken out of society. Nobody will ever see him again. You'll never see this punk again. There's must have been 10 of them in my program. They're not in town. They can't bring them back. They can't bring them back because they're not around. They're not here. They're not sitting at a country club in retirement. They're gone. Like, they're gone. Like, out of society. Gone. They own these people for life. They ain't gonna get out. You know, you think they're gonna let these guys do whatever they want, torture a guy half to death, and you think they're just gonna release him and say, okay, see you later, here's a bunch of money? They disappear, you guys. They disappear. They're using and they're gonna abuse these people, and these people have no idea what they're involved in. No idea. They have no idea what they're involved in. They really don't. They're that ignorant. They have no idea what they're involved in. You know, these dumbasses that are torturing the hell out of me, they're going to disappear. You know, sooner or later, they're gone. I wouldn't want to be them. I'm sitting there being tortured, but I sure in the hell wouldn't want to be them. You know, because like I say, they disappeared and you never see them again. And that's the way it works. So anyway, that's what I'm talking about. Everything's a challenge. They create roadblocks. Perps. Everywhere you go, there's perps. You go to the doctor, there's perps. Go to the gas station, there's perps. You go to the liquor store, there's perps. There's perps all over the place. Go to the park, there's perps. It wasn't that bad today, I have to admit. It wasn't that bad today. Today was a decent day, but it'll probably get nailed tomorrow. And it seems like that's what they do, you know. So anyway, I suppose I'm going to cut this off. I'm sorry for rambling, but, you know, that's what I'm talking about. Anyway, so I'm going to cut this off. I hope you guys doing well out there, and hang in there. We'll get through this, and we'll talk to you guys later.